What's going on, everyone? My name's Tenebris, and today we had a heck of a stream. From talks on the level cap and skills, to a release date for the second American weapons pack, and most importantly, the return of the main MVP Pontus after having a short spat with COVID, which is a very welcomed return, coming back with all of this crazy news. So let's get into it first with the American weapons pack and its release date.
Yeah, and with that, I'm not really sure if we said that in the roadmap, but hey, there's a weapon pack, and the weapon pack is gonna be here. You know about that, Carney?
I do.
It's gonna be here next week. And that's gonna be the US weapon pack too, with the Com10, with the S21, and it is the grenade launcher, right? Also,
Yes.
I think.
Yes,
So
finally.
yes, finally, we all get to use the thumper. And that's gonna be on Tuesday. But more info on that, I think you will get on Friday.
So the American weapons pack is going to include the S21 battle rifle, the Com10 SMG, as well as the N79 grenade launcher. So with those three weapons, we're going to be getting a brand new 9mm SMG weapon, a brand new 7.62 battle rifle that hopefully will have some decent damage output, as well as the Thumper, which will have three grenade types that it will be able to use, one being the typical explosive, one being a smoke round, and the last being an EMP round, kind of similar to the Granatjuvar. I'm really looking forward to farming these weapons. I think that the 5 Crown N79 is going to look so good, and hopefully it's going to be just another addition to the higher end of the meta in terms of damage output and crowd control that we've seen kind of alongside the RLG. The S21 I have a little bit less hope about. I think that it's going to wind up being kind of less useful weapon, just purely because in Generation 0 right now, DMRs are heavily underpowered. So I guess we'll have to wait and see, of course, but just from the words during the stream, my hopes are not quite so high on the S21 being a permanent addition to loadouts, maybe just a novel addition. And the Com10, I'm very curious. Is it going to have like an obscene rate of fire? Because that's what we've seen with SMGs lately with the AT-WAD as well as the experimental K-Pist. So I'm very curious if it's going to have a fire rate up to snuff with its compadres. Outside of the spicy announcement of the American Weapons Pack 2 Electric Boogaloo, we also got a hint towards the future where we're going to be potentially seeing some sort of a major skill revamp alongside a level cap increase sometime during the span of this year.
You've seen them?
Guitar, yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
I want one of those. Those really screams the 80s. That was
True,
really
they're amazing.
What you've seen is our higher level cap. Yep, we're looking at that, Jonas, and that's most probably something you'll see during this year.
Is it a higher level cap, or is it a redesign of the skill tree as a whole?
I think it's both, actually.
I think there's more extensive research going into that right now.
But most definitely something we'll see this year.
So as something that we've seen on the recent survey and now just being something that is being talked about as a plan for the near future, I'm stoked, man. I am so stoked for a level cap increase. I've been waiting for one for years here in the game. And if skills are going to be reworked entirely, I'm super curious to see how that's going to turn out. But I have a gut feeling that it's going to be one of the most awesome things that we've seen in Generation 0 since the addition of the two new machines. And then lastly, in terms of some good news for some quality of life, we're going to be seeing inventory sorting at some point in hopefully the near future here.
As Pancake, I'm coding them myself. No, I'm not making Phoenix battleships, don't worry. Only in my dreams. Is there any plan in the works to give more control over inventory management? Yes.
Yes, I think there actually is plans on looking on that that are not super far away, actually. So yeah, we listened. That people have had quite a lot of feedback on that. So it's something that the team is looking into, and that we most probably will see in game fairly soon.
Fairly soon is way better than never. Personally, I for one would love to see that because it's not like you always want to see the 6 crown stuff at the top. And when it comes to equipment, like, who knows how the game just, like, randomizes that all the time, which makes the medkit healing, using your inventory to heal with medkits, a lot less reliable. And if we can manually set up our inventory, keep our medkits up at that top slot, it's gonna be game-changing, dudes. So the hype train just don't stop here in Generation Zero. Not only do we have the American Weapons Pack to look forward to coming out next week, which means we'll have new guns to farm for, and maybe some new metas being filled, but on top of that, we have the level cap increase alongside the skills being potentially completely reworked here, which that's going to be so crazy. And then on top of that, like, just the cherry on top is the quality of life feature focused, where we're going to see some sort of inventory sorting in the future. The future of Generation Zero is it's dang bright, man. From the sounds of things, this Friday there's going to be a dev letter to look forward to, which will give us more information about the American Weapons Pack, as well as maybe some hints towards the future, maybe some stuff to do with the survey. Who knows, man? It's very exciting to get these dev letters nowadays. It just feels like they're so much spicier than they used to be. But anyway, my dudes, I've rambled enough here. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, maybe consider subscribing to stick around. But for now, stay awesome, my dudes, and I will catch you all in the next one. Until then, peace.